Hey everybody, the Banga is back. Welcome to part 14 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelists of the Roses, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, I made some changes to my deck as I usually do, and a little bit of grinding. When I was dueling Tristan, and managed to get the beautiful Beast Trainer, which is, well, not that awesome unless you rely on Beast Monsters religiously, I did line up 3 of them, and all it got me was a Dissolve Rock. When this card is flipped face up, all cards located in mountain terrain are destroyed. That would have been good against Mai, as far as I'm concerned. Baphomet is what I got from reincarnating one of my duplicate cards. Increases summoning power points to maximum level when this card is flipped face up. You know what? That could actually be a good card later on. Rebirth of the cards will just go into, like, enemy territory without triggering any traps. Only the limited range ones, I believe. So right now my deck looks a little like this. I added a Flame Ghost because that'll be very good against Mako, and you'll find out why in a moment. So this is how my deck looks for the most part. Suijin will also be pretty good, even though Sanga of the Thunder would actually be better by, like, 100 attack points. You know, come to think of it, that might actually be a better idea. So let's go with Sanga of the Thunder instead of Suijin. I think it might have cost, like, the same amount of deck cost, but oh well. Yeah, because Sanga of the Thunder is a Thunder monster, which also gets an advantage on the sea. So therefore, I'd have no reason not to go with him instead of Suijin. As I told you, the sea is my element. You haven't got a chance. Believe it or not, I got a greater chance than you, Mako, given I have more variety. Also, I have some cards that can neutralize the sea altogether. So this is how the terrain looks. Like, on my side of the field, well, on this corner I only got like 3 patches of land. Meanwhile, Mako has like 7. His deck leader is the Karyushin, which gives him like a movement boost for same type friendlies, which are Sea Serpents. I don't even have a lot of Sea Serpents in my deck, to be honest with ya. Ooh, speaking of Sanga of the Thunder, I managed to get him on my very first draw. Not too bad at all. I'll save this Wasteland card for later, but for now, let's bring this guy in defense mode. Actually, yeah, this might be better. It might hurt me a little bit, but at least I can weaken that other monster. He's actually not going to attack right away. I'll probably just build up some kind of defense first. That's fine. You go and do that. Ooh, Barrel Dragon's in my hand as well. He gets weaker on the sea, of course, but I can always use a Wasteland to, like, give myself a little bit of a makeshift island. We'll deal with that later, but for now, I think the best thing for me to do is put this guy in defense mode. I already moved, alright. And I think I'll put you right over here. Why I'm not activating the Wasteland yet? Well, you'll find out why in a moment. I feel like it's too soon to go with that strategy. It would completely change the dynamic of the duel completely, which may not be bad, but it feels a little bit too early. I think it's time to start moving this guy over here. And I think it's time for me to start moving right in. Power up my Sanga of the Thunder. Well, I don't have to power him up, but he does enough damage by himself. There we go, that was an easy 1,000 points of damage. Not bad at all. Alright, so basically Sanga of the Thunder's ability is, if it ever did get beaten, its damage is reduced to 0. So I will not lose life points if this card is destroyed. Yeah, go ahead and fuse, I don't care. It's not really gonna help ya. You're trying to stick someone in to attack me, eh? It's not really gonna help you in the grand scheme of things. Although I should pull back. Actually, I can just attack this guy right now. I feel it'd be too soon, though. Aqua Dragon? Okay. That guy can actually be pretty nasty, because just like Cyberstein, whenever it challenges someone in battle, or it gets challenged in battle, the battlefield turns into the sea, whereas attack power gets to 2750. Also, because my monster did have an advantage on the sea, it did not matter. I'll place this face down in case he has some nasty tricks. Man, I may not even need this Wasteland card. In fact, I don't want to use the Wasteland card because it'll give my monster a disadvantage. Is he really just got... Does he really have nothing? This is actually getting kind of pathetic. Actually, what I should do is move my Magic Jammer over here, and then let my Thunder Dragon get the finishing blow. Actually, he won't get the finishing blow. He'll be close, but not fully there. But at least I got him surrounded. And even if he does bring in a strong monster to defeat the Thunder Dragon, Sanga will definitely mop it up. So I should be fine. Okay, he did get a fusion there, that's okay. It's probably another Aqua Dragon. It was another Aqua Dragon. Huh, good for you. But you're spellbound. Okay, I won't be doing enough damage to win on this turn, but at least I can get close. It's pretty much high time that I just go in there and just completely wreck ass. So let's just finish this off right now. I think you suffered long enough, Mako. Man, even with 2 Aqua Dragons, he did not stand a chance. Okay, let's see what I can get here, and as you can see, Aqua Dragon is not on that list. I got a Fiend Kraken, I think it's called. Oh, here we go. Oh! Every goddamn time. That just breaks your heart so much. Like, you could have seen it happen, me getting 3 in a row. Arrgh! You are something else. I never dreamed I'd lose a duel on the sea. I guess a promise is a promise. I'll deliver you to the shores of Boulogne. Alright, we made it over to France. Success, you've entered France. Huh. Okay, now we are in enemy territory. Alright, so we need a deck cost of 970 to take on Joey. So that means I gotta scale back a little bit. Luckily, I don't have to scale back by that much. My Flame Ghost can actually go. Now I need something of at least 17 dual cost. Now, what can I put in? And it can't be more than 17. Let's see. What would be a good choice? Well, okay, we've gone too far. What else can I take out? Because I've been putting in mostly cards that'd be good on the sea. I'll probably take out Great White. So there's 2 cards we can get rid of. What would be good here? That's a good question. This one may not be too bad. Not great, but not bad either. Do I want a Goblin Fan? Oh, I could have used that against Manawodon. Block Attack may not be too bad either. Tell you what, we'll go with Block Attack. Now I need something of at least 16. What would be a good effect card for that? I guess I can just go with a, Should I go with Horn of the Unicorn? I don't want that, it's too specific. Maybe Elf Slide? Well, nah, it's only for Gemini Elf then. Again, that's very limiting. Why don't we go with... maybe a Machine Conversion Factory? Nah, we'll go with Violet Crystal. I think that's fine. Because I do rely on some powerful zombies, and they could use a little bit of a boost from time to time. That's a pretty good choice. Alright, let's take on Joey at MEN. I am Joey, Duelist. I believe you've been looking for me. In England, I'm known as Christopher Urswick. But I'll be best remembered as the Slayer of the Rose Duelist. No, you won't. You dude with all that hairspray. Okay, so his field is actually very similar to Tristan's, only it's lined up vertically. Another notable difference, there's toon terrain here now. And there's actually no normal terrain. So it's time for us to start moving in right now. Oh, blue-eyed silver zombie be pretty nice right now. Sit you back here. And we'll call it a turn. Also, let's take a look at his deck leader, which is the Flame Swordsman. Has extended support range. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, he managed to get a fusion there. Good for him. Don't know where that monster is, but maybe if I look in the graveyard, I'll get a good hint. Baby Dragon, yeah, is gone. Tiger Axe and Dryad. So I'm guessing he's got a Nickel Gal number 2. If I were to harbor a guess, then in that case, it would be my best interest to set this guy down. Yeah, I mean, we gotta get moving at some point. So I'll end my turn right here. I would imagine Joey's gonna be using a lot of warrior cards. At least that's what he did in the anime. Sticking that over here would be a big mistake. Although, I could do this. Widespread Ruin will actually be very good right now. If I place it, say, here. Because then if he goes around that, or he takes that to go over there, then these will be destroyed, and I'll be relatively safe. Provided it works the way I want it to. Well, got rid of that card at least. There, now I gotta start moving in. Oh, big mistake. Now Joey literally has no cards on his side of the field. Got rid of the Judgment Hand, Paralyzing Potion. Ugh, that could have been pretty nasty to deal with. Okay, my Yashinoki will get powered up here, but I don't want to use that. So I think it's time for us to start moving forward. You know, Wall of Illusion probably would have been a better choice. Because then all those power-ups would have been for nothing. Ooh, that's a Caruzi's. Look at all that power it just got. Okay, it looks like I have no choice but to use the Barrel Dragon. Best thing for me to do is actually just flip it up right away. Because if he brings in another card, and then I flip it up, what if I don't destroy the Garuzis? God damn it, game. Oh, this game, I'm telling ya. Just when you think you got it figured out, it just has this way of surprising you. Oh, great, now that Garuzis is back in play. Well, there's always a Wall of Illusion. Tell you what, let's pull back for now. And then we'll use this as a little decoy. Hopefully that Garuzis will attack it, and then it's brought back to his hand. Or brought back to his deck in general. Only back to normal power. There, everything just went according to plan. Yeah, An Axe Raider, well, it's weaker than the Garuzis. And you just put yourself in attack range. You're just dumb, you know that, right? Ooh, I'm on the mountain, so basically I can just bring in my Dark Witch. We'll bring in a direct attack. I forgot I still had that blue-eyed silver zombie back there. That's just how things can really go wrong with Barrel Dragon. But now it looks like I got a sizable advantage. Man, he's down to his last 800 life points already. That's not gonna help you if you put your card over there. Do I dare just take a look to see what that card is? You know what? Let's take a look. I mean, I'll win automatically thanks to Dark Witch, but that was just an Ansatsu. That's of little consequence to me. I just noticed I had a bit of desync there, so before I finish this duel, let me fix that. Okay, I'm back. It's time to put Joey out of his misery. Wow, this was an absolute joke of a battle. I took 0 life point damage throughout the whole thing. Like, seriously, I was expecting more of a fight. I also expected him to go to the Toon terrain where he'd be taking less damage, but he did not do that. Alright, what could I want out of all this? Oh, baby dragon. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna get 3 right now, but Axe Raider is nice. And an Ansatsu. Kunai with Chain I probably would have liked to have, but I didn't get it. If I wasn't getting 3 in a row, I would have liked to have a nice variety. It looks like I underestimated you! Yeah, you definitely did! And completely overestimated yourself. Oh, I forgot Mako never gave me a rose card. Alright, so our next opponent is Shadi Morton. Oh, it's Shadi. When did he turn white? I guess they felt like there was no Egyptians in France at the time, which sounds pretty crude, but that's the way it was. Okay, so let's try to make some changes here that will actually be pretty beneficial to my success. Doesn't seem like there's a lot that I could change, though. I feel like this is actually a really good deck. Maybe I'll take out Armored Zombie and put in Axe Raider. Like, it would cost almost the same, and I'd still have some decent firepower. I didn't even take a good look at Shadi's deck cost, but I would imagine it's not going to be too high. 982! Wow, I was just off by 4. Not bad. At last we meet, Duelist. You have soiled the roots of justice with your betrayal. Your mind lacks the seeds of truth. I judge you unworthy and will punish you here and now. Should the power of your mind prove weak, you are destined to fall before me. Okay. Can you let me know when your tan-colored counterpart shows up wearing a turban? Okay, so this is Shadi's terrain. As you can see, it's split up into like 4 different attributes, or different terrains. You got the sea terrain over here, dark terrain, forest, and wasteland. And all of it is separated by crushed terrain. So he has the Millennium Golem. Millennial Golem is probably just sitting there watching Vice all the time. Okay, extended support range, increased strength for same type friendlies, which is rock, improve resistance for same type friendlies, and destroy specific enemy type. What enemy type? I have no idea. It could be almost anything. It could be an absolute wash as to what we'd have to deal with. Let's start things off with a trap card, as I'm apt to do, and call it a turn. So, I have literally no idea what Shadi could have in store for me. All I know is I can't put this over here because of the crushed terrain, but I do have a wasteland. If I place it right in the middle, I can completely bridge the gap. And I'm not talking about this clothing store either. that might be something to consider. Because if I do that, then this guy's completely wide open. Let's not do it yet. Got myself a really nice row here, and I don't want to soil it. It's defending. Okay. Suit yourself. Okay, I'll place you right over here, blue-eyed silver zombie. You're not going to be of use to me yet, but you will be eventually. Alright, let's see what he's got going for him right now. Still not attacking, I've noticed. If I can get a widespread ruin and just completely ruin his defenses, haha, everything will be gravy. But right now, it doesn't look like I got a lot going for me. What did he get rid of? Serpentine Princess and the Statue of Easter Island? I have literally no clue what that could be. That could be like a mystery sand or something. I'm very curious as to what she could bring out, or he could bring out right now. But I guess we'll find out soon enough, now will we? I don't think bringing a Cyberstein here would be that great. Although I could consider it later. If I flip out the blue-eyed silver zombie, Dark Witch will get a nice power-up. Let's use this as a little decoy. None of us have considered an attack yet. Because we're playing this very defensively. He's playing really defensively, I've noticed. Almost too defensively. But I can definitely use this to cripple his defenses. The Shadow of Eyes. I literally gotta play something else here, like an actual monster. Because it looks like I'm gonna be in dire straits real soon. Just waiting for my big moment. Oh, you've activated my infinite dismissal. Looks like he had a burb there. Leader ability activated. Does that mean like certain types are immune to traps? Possibly, because that was still in defense mode. That's a Takuhi. Alright, let's see how I'm going to approach this little situation here. That's going to be in attack mode, obviously. So if I bring in the Dark Witch, and power you up with a Megamorph, haha, look out. I think that's going to be the best thing for us to do. And then, I'll flip this bad boy up. The Dark Witch to become a zombie type. Which means she thrives in the Wasteland. Mega Thunderball! Well, you totally got rocked. Haha. Mega Thunderball. Let's take a look. Gain control of an opposing monster if it is machined for one turn when this card is flipped face up in battle. Well, good thing I didn't have a machine there. I'd say pretty soon I'll be able to load this bad boy up. Maybe I'll try to get a monster in there to destroy that Takuhi. So I'll place myself back here. And, end my turn. Because if I can turn that into Wasteland, my Dark Witch will have the full field to work. So I think that's what we're going to do right now. In fact, we'll play it right here. There, so now if my blue-eyed silver zombie wanted to move, he can do that. Wish I can say the same for his other monsters. Especially that one that's completely incapacitated. Still can't beat that Takuhi, though. That was not a monster. So that was an invigoration I destroyed. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I'll just place another trap right here. No, I can't place it here. I'll place a dimension hole right here. And then I'll place my trap right here. There, Dark Witch is pretty much going to be the vanguard of my victory. Okay, you destroy the dimension hole, that's fine. I didn't really need it that badly. Still can't do much about it, alright. Ooh, this little spicy meatball, hahaha. Do you really want to go in there? Wait, what am I worrying about? I can just win it right here. Here I was bragging about my widespread ruin play, and I was like, oh, it wasn't necessary. My Dark Witch just completely steamrolled this unit. That's powerful. I don't think I'll get much out of it. Oh wait, I'll actually get more than I realize. I can't even tell where the Millennium Golem is. And obviously I didn't get it. Once again, I get 2. But I think I already got a Serpentine Princess. That was obtained through the password, but you can just get him here. Or her here. That wasn't too great. It would seem that all is lost. Yeah, for you. But such is not the case. Yeah, it is. I've only just begun. Do you think you've power enough in your mind to face me? I just beat you single-handedly with the Dark Witch. What more do you want? Like, really? This guy's absolutely delusional. Lost his mind as well as his tan skin color. Alright, so in the next episode, we gotta take on Jasper Dice Tudor, Yugi's grandfather. See ya, everyone.